The ECOWAS Court ruled that my rearrest and my deportation was against the law and was in violation.
You are lucky to still be alive. And if any confusion happens in this election, we will not hesitate to eliminate rats like you.
Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia abedi vice president for 8 years. Show no one Chrome school. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia na kasa Chrome school nkwada ekum se bekaya ebra na kwa media akotwe ne tefofo no. Na OBRONI ba bi na kasa ma no. Sa OBRONI ba no. MPP aban ene na adodan kwa Akufo-Addo e deported lady no because of na kwa media akon the political ambition ti. Na ye de asem no court. Oba de asem no afena no outcome aba. Na Mr. Osase, na first time subscribe to the channel BJ Online. We are now turn on notification bell no. I don't want to no niya so. Na afi watch your comment section ho. Comment ni here me pa anti Mr. Watch your man me wate. Na oh na da dan kwa Akufo-Addo wo ho. Eya na eye me yase. Me odo ana me wo man na dan kwa Akufo-Addo. Eya nti me boa e campaign man na dan kwa Akufo-Addo man ba power. Na nsem we esisi wona breso no. Eya ne ha me. But unfortunately, I'm beginning to understand the reason why Martin Amidu called Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo mother serpent of corruption. Did you make us answer? Nana Addo penswa and they pass the right to information bill. That right to information bill we and then I get a journalist ultimately access to information ye. The same Nana Addo penswa ya isuna press freedom ye titia so kese Ghana. The same Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. Enti who this man really is. Another pencil. Ena Yeku Ahmed Swali. Nakupon fan the currency. Yeku Abranti ya. She another pencil. Ena astute journalist like Manasseh Azuri had to flee for his life. Let's say so Johnny Kopon one job baby. And yes, sir, his life was in danger.
For the past 8 years. You are afraid, or you've been afraid of, and for your life?
Yes, I reported my first death threat to the police in 2017. That was when it started. And I think in the book which you talk about, I recounted how in 2016, when I did a story on the Ford saga, Dr. Edward Omane-Boama, who was then the communications minister, yes, called me at night and offered me police protection. And I said no. I thanked him and said I was okay. But I couldn't say no when the National Security Minister, Kandapa, offered me police protection in 2020. I have had to go out of Ghana on 2 occasions. I think the first one, I went to South Africa. It was very well. Some people publicized it. Correct. But I also had to go to Germany.
You had the chance to go out of the country for safety reasons?
Safety reasons to Germany, yes. That's
Which year was this?
2020.
Same 2020?
Yes. And if people would recall, in 2020, during the election, I received a death threat through email. And then I reported to the police. Unfortunately, nothing came out of it. Anytime I reported, we are looking into it. And this is not just maybe some district police, the headquarters. I was put in touch with the CID head.
And nothing has been done about it.
You go, and then I think they said they had written to Google to provide them with certain details. It didn't come, and that was the end of it. And I was dealing with the head of cybersecurity at the police. And then I was still in Germany when I got an email that sought to confirm the reason that I left the country. And it was very specific that you are lucky to still be alive. And if any confusion happens in this election, we will not hesitate to eliminate rats like you. And I have said it many times that the John Mahama era, I did investigations somewhere directly against him, like the Ford, Sadajida,
right.
People close to him were involved in all of that. But the kind of danger and the fear for my life wasn't there as in the Akufo-Addo.
It wasn't that pronounced as compared to now?
Yes. And I am not alone.
Will you say on authority that you feel unsafe in Ghana now? Is that what it is?
That is a reality. And so bad was it that I haven't spoken about this. But there's a mental health dimension to it.
Wow.
So I had to go for therapy to a clinical psychologist. It was within that period that the therapist suggested that if I could take a short break. So I just returned from a 1-year fellowship at Harvard. It was part of the break.
The same Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo pencil. And I saw Ababa way American Assembly. Shalimar Abisiu. Belgium ni Ababa way. Nana Kwame Bedi Akubra. Ghana for suru na womuntimi nyi omanim so bekasa ma na kwa mbedi akono ababa wai ne yi ne nim ye na dwen se obegina ho kasa ma de ma na kwa mbedi akono wo start se wo yes ade no ana police for de mu ko ye chi no de call court ekoye nsem bebre se immigration a deported lady no ebra asem ni see no new force na baba wa no de case no call ECOWAS Court nyankopon ya dom enne ene ye bua case no ababa wa na dibem ye bu Ghana for fine Ghana se Ghana government into compensation emfa ma ababa wa no for infringing on her human rights na say ye wo human right lawyer wono no ye president na say same way esisi wo na ben so a
the ECOWAS court ruled that my rearrest and my deportation was against the law and was in violation with Article number 6, which is the human right of liberty. So the state has to compensate me now. They have to pay me damages. Today is an amazing day. This is victory. Justice has prevailed. This is a beautiful day for humanity. The law has done its work, and I thank God for vindicating me. There is hope. There is hope for humanity. There is hope for human rights, and today we have written history.
Why ya won America? Why ya won Germany? Why ya won Europe? Obeka say o tu kwa kotena obi man so to hustle for food. I just say African countries in kwa. We esese ma yehun say ye leaders no eni ye ho adwene pa. Enti esese ye yi ho free sa de no na ye dwene ye na ye to yaba tu sa nkofo we free ho. Sa akoto aba de ma NDC ni na say MPP biom. No mo sa be di o man so a. Say the Ghana ya ho besi aye bobo because ombe hu say ye de ye so Jimmy for de e bi ma wiase da. Say ombe hu say ye Jimmy o but say san kotena ho akoto aba de mu bi ma ombe hu say mabunu aye wo Ghana de ye so Jimmy for de bi ma wiase da. Ye koto aba de man krofo we mu na omo nya sika de ahwe omo girls. Ye koto aba man krofo we mu no omo ma na omo yiri no makwa aburuchira ko de holidays. Na ye te Ghana ye ne mponche na no nsuo. Ye ne ndan ani nantwie na no nsuo. Boho kwa omo timi ntubi mayen. Something which is supposed to be our birthright. Crofo went to be near my yen. Still, ya jet was a ye EPP media me NDC ni chinchina NDC na meto abadiamano. San same way I hope be new council must have the club through anoba. A dear SSO yen say. SSO training who say. Crofo way any ye who do crofo way near Omajun say. Omo ebe boye. And the only way we can punish them is to vote them out. You know, go to them out to pet me say Ghana best son. And just woman nyansa, and then bro, fu, and then woman person in Kumunya. And to say, yeah, mini ye. Near Sanko to abandon them MPP and DCDR. And near Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia be the vice president for 8 years. Show no one Chrome school. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia Nakasa Chrome school. Unkwada e kum. O Mahmoud Bawumia Chrome. Show Mahmoud Bawumia the Chrome school. We an area ho. I said we nyare ho. Na se kwatrekwa se obema ontuma. Untie di din. Kwatrekwa se obema ontuma. Tie di din. Se bekaya. John Dramani Mahama na catcher ye se. Ghana ya wina mpani nyina manaka dompe. Na ye call 2016 election ye to obayi jo Mahama fi ho. Ene ye de Mahmoud Bawumia ene na Kufuor bae. Omo bae no do be no ma ba wi ni nyina ama sese aboa kro aye kun no ye nhunu aboa kro because do be no ma wi ni nyina manasa na afia do pe ni wi ni nyina manasa no John Dramani Mahama be bisa the question so obedi o mind so de be no ba ba wi die sika be na John Dramani Mahama de ba be bu mind no aya chinchina o pese o ba be bu o mind Ghana enti o say about the abebo se biom e de aba be bu o mind Ghana na Ghana for ye fan kwa dwendwene mu na na kwa me bedi akono promise say wono obedi o my Ghana so o mobosia wo the road map ato akere kwan a obefa so a obedi o my Ghana so a obe generate revenue e de ama o man no wa bra o nkonko bobosia wa cheche sansem we nyina mu e wo the 12 pillars no mu ase wo redi a obenya ni nyina perfectly sa kwan ya na kwa bedi akopese o fa so no sa kwan no na Singapore fa so sa kwan no na Korea afa so sa kwan no na Malaysia efa so ase say wo mo so be world superpowers 30 years ago near the China ma wa wompe and the China drew because of somebody's vision enti woman yen say adwene na yentu ya bana mfama na kwa ibedi akona wono na okura vision a betimi a transform Ghana to the level that we want. Order number 12 on the ballot paper. They say 12 bana na kwa ibedi akwati. Na obedi president wu ene me ye ho beton ye because Ghana be ye. Ghana ye a ebi be ka ye ntirima. Makrao media ne bije.